So here we are again for another round of embodiment and resourcing. So let's start with our 3 centers check-in, and I'm going to stand this time. I recommend, I think on this practice today, standing will be maybe a little bit easier, but you're always welcome to modify. Try doing it sitting as well. That'll work. So putting one hand over the other over the lower tummy area, close your eyes and let your awareness be more fully in your body. We're just simply checking in, noticing what we feel, what we sense, maybe asking the question, how am I today in my body? There may be thoughts that arise, and that's fine. Thoughts come and go. We want to see if we can more directly experience what we're feeling in the different areas of our body. And let's move our hands up to the heart area. Moving the hands is just a nice way of reminding yourself, you're moving to a different kind of a hub or a center of manifestation of your being right now. And so tuning into your emotional body. How are you today in your emotions, your mood, your feeling tone? Realizing that as you're doing this inquiry, it's okay to move. If your body feels like moving, adjusting, whatever happens there is great. Just allowing. So next, let's bring our hands up to our head. Tune into your mental state, your mental body. And again, just asking yourself, how am I today in my mind? And then letting your arms come down and just taking that last check-in of the wholeness, every part of you all at once, and just being present with this awareness that you are. Thoughts come and go, memories come and go, feelings come and go, sensations come and go. There's something of your essence that's here continually. Being aware of being aware. And then opening your eyes. Next, we'll go into some movements. We're going to work with the shoulders and the neck today. So first is bringing your shoulders up toward your ears. Hold for a moment and then let your shoulders melt down. We'll do that a number of times. And we're going to add a couple layers. So this time, breathe in as the shoulders come up. Big breath in and hold for a moment. And then let the shoulders melt down as you exhale. And next, when you're ready to breathe in, bring the shoulders up. Squeeze up there a little bit in the neck and the shoulders, and then exhale, letting the shoulders melt. And I invite you to do that a few more times in your own timing. But you can also experiment. So instead of letting the shoulders slowly melt, you could let the shoulders drop. Notice how that feels. I notice that I'm liking sighing out loud as I exhale. Do one or two more. Great. Now let's do another thing with our hands on our neck. So I'm going to put my fingers, my hands back on my neck and just give myself a little neck massage. Probably you've done this before, and it's nice and handy that you can reach up and get to your own neck. And I'm doing this kind of alternating, pressing in and stroking away from the spine on either side. There's a lot of muscles that run up and down vertically. You can kind of strum them like a guitar or a cello. So just exploring and noticing what feels good to you. You can press in underneath that ridge where the skull kind of comes down and in, and then the neck comes from there. Some really wonderful pressure points there. While you're doing this, see if you can take a few deep breaths. Follow what feels good to you. Oh. Okay, now letting the arms come back down. Next, we're going to do a movement called Rooster moves its wings. We're going to bring our hands together, the thumbs and the fingers together, and then place them right here on the kind of the inside where the shoulders come in and meet your chest. So you're pressing in there a little bit. Now we're going to move the elbows in little circles. Start small. It's as if you have a pencil or a crayon on the end of your elbow, and you're going to draw a circle in the air. And just continue that, and you can make them a little bigger. Notice how it feels. Notice how big of circles your body wants to make. So start small, go to medium, and then if it feels really good to do big, explore that. Always stay within your comfort zone. And breathe while you do this. Big breath in as the arms come up and back. Now let's reverse and go in the other direction. Again, starting small, getting bigger. And you can stay small or medium. Really doesn't matter so much. Actually, what matters is feeling into your comfort zone and not pushing beyond it. And then letting the arms unfold and come down. Maybe give them a little shake. Great. And just pause here and notice how you feel throughout your body. Okay, from here, we're going to do a movement meditation. The reason I call it a movement meditation is because it's a very small, simple movement. And we're going to connect our breath with the movement and our intention or our awareness. So we're going to bring together all the different parts of us into kind of a unified practice. But we're keeping the movement really, really simple. There's not a lot of figuring out and like trying to get it right. It's more about just finding a rhythm. So placing both hands over your heart, we're simply going to nod the head down and up. I'm pointing with my finger. So as you exhale, bring your chin toward your chest, like you're nodding or looking down toward the floor. And as you inhale, raise the head up. And then just continue doing that, feeling into your own breath rhythm. So whenever your breath feels ready to exhale, then you just let the head tip down. And as you inhale, bring the head up. Once you get the pattern of the movement going, connect the breath. I encourage you not to let your head tip way back. That can be kind of stressful in the back, the muscles in the back of the neck. So it's just looking up a bit and then letting the head drop forward and down. You might also notice how it feels in the back of your neck. It's feeling of lengthening in the back of the neck, opening up. You may notice that basically we're nodding up and down. Also often means yes. We can tune into that energy of just a yes, positiveness. Yes. Do this a few more times. I like doing it with my eyes closed, or maybe just having my eyes partly open with a very soft gaze. Even though we're doing a very simple movement, you might start to notice subtleties. Might notice what else is happening in the rest of your body. I'm noticing that my knees got a little bit tight, and I realize, oh, I don't think they need to do that. I can let them go. So let's do a few more of these, and then we'll come into a final stillness. And then letting go of the nodding. The breath will still probably be happening, so there'll still be some movement. And now we're shifting into our final part of the practice, which is we let go of the doing. And we're just observing, being present, savoring, relaxing, letting our attention be present with our bodies, what we feel, what we sense. Even if thoughts pop up, that's okay. We just kind of acknowledge them, welcome them, and see if we can continue to stay focused in our bodies and what we're experiencing in the present, not get hooked into a thought stream. Notice how it feels different to be in the doing mode, or doing a specific movement, breathing pattern, etc. And then when you can just let that go and just rest and be present. And then you can gently open your eyes, and we'll close there for today.